Similac, it's just like hot garbage. My favorite word, honey dip. He knows how to honey dip the shit out of you.
Woo! It's gonna be exciting.
Take a ride on the irregular side. Become a part of the irregular nations. Whatever it is you want. You're me. The irregular you. The irregular. Cheers, everybody.
Could you please shut up? And that goes for all you. I can't listen to your for one more damn second.
Oh, Irregular Nation, what is good? Okay, so that little clip that you just saw, that's myself in a meeting with WB execs. Pretty much. That's what's going on right there. My goodness. So welcome everybody. If you noticed, oh yes, to my left, everybody, we've got the Oracle, Hope Productions, Kelsey, the MOD. That's gonna be yeeting the trolls tonight because I know we're gonna get some trolls because this is gonna be a DCEU podcast tonight, live stream. And if you guys noticed in the thumbnail, and I even got a little different guy up there. I always fucking forget which way to point. There we go. Looks like I'm fingering something. There we go. You see where it says cheers. This is going to be my style of a chill stream. You know, I mean, I'm never chill. I'm always freaking hyper, but you know, and I'm calling it the Irregular Beer House live stream. And I'm going to always have different panels and I'm always going to be sporting a different IPA for each one. And for tonight, with tonight's guest, we've got the Truth 31 and we've got Miss Belle Reeve coming in. And we're going to just be talking all this DCEU madness and just going back and forth and having a good time. And for tonight's IPA of choice for the Irregular Beer House live stream, we're going to be drinking a Flying Dog, the Truth. Oh, yes, the Truth. That is right. And Kelsey's got a Flying Dog Raging Bitch. And the Truth on the Richter scale is an 8.7, everybody. So, yes. So we're going to be reading comments. We're going to be talking back and forth, you know, because we're just going to be chilling. So let me take a look at the comments right now, the chat room, because I see it's blowing up a little bit right now. And, I mean, yo. And then once I do that, we're going to be getting the Truth and Belle Reeve in the house for the regular, as I like to call it, the Irregular Trinity. Yes. Oh, yes. All right. So let's get up on there. Let's see what we got going on here. We've got Caleb. Hello. Chemistry is in this wonderful air. Yes. Senior Geek Studios. Yes, I'm ready. Fire. What up, Neil? And hi, Kelsey. Yes, hello, Geek Studios. Luxor's Multiverse. In a word of Agent Smith from The Matrix, I'd like to share a revelation that I had during my time here. Matrix. Big fan of The Matrix, sir. Okay. Arkham Gaming. What is good, sir? All right. No paragraph yet. Hi, Neil. Starting Friday, I'll be making the Court of Owls game. Awesome. So they took your pitch, bro. Very awesome. Baby girl, hello. Dennis, what is up? The Movie King 3000, hello. Think you're a new one for me. I know you're part of the Truth Army, but what is going on? Hello. Yes, Joey, it's showtime. Hello. Oh, shit. Damn, Dennis. Breaking, I'm addicted to the song In the Land of the Pigs, the Butcher is King. Originally composed, Batman Broadway musical. Awesome. Okay. Kelsey saying, hey, what is up? And we've got Joey up in here. What up, Joey? Saying what up to Kelsey. Luxor saying hi to Kelsey. All right. Caleb, Irregular Nation is right, sir. Let me keep going on. What do we got here? Who else we got in the chat that we haven't said hello to? Yes, the Beer House, baby. It is going to be fun. Yes, the Perv 31 will be here. Yes, he will. All right. All right. So now that we got everything going on, there we go. Let's get our panel in here because, like I said, for this, with this kind of you know, it's going to be a nice chill thing that I like to do all the time. And I'm always going to try to have a different panel with different subjects, this and that. And tonight, man, tonight is just that DCEU goodness, baby. DCEU goodness. Yes. So let me get to the invite here, you know, because I'm always still new at this. Copy the clipboard. All right. Let's get them up in this house. Oh, it doesn't play when we have to do that. Okay, that's cool. All right. There we go. Control V. All right. Control V. And booyakasha. All right. So the links are sent. There we go. All right. The links are sent, so let's see when they get up in here. Okay. What do we got? Comic book guy. Yes, what is up? Beer makes the night young. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. We like our IPAs, guys. Kelsey and I really enjoy our IPA. So it was fun when we were coming up with this last night. We're going back and forth. We're like, well, we don't want to just call it a chill stream because, you know, everybody calls it a chill stream. So let's see what I can do a little bit different. You know what I mean? We came up with this and it works. It goes with it. You know, I've got my IPA fridge over there, which is awesome. We love it. We're always restocking it. So until our guests come in, oh, let's hope I don't have a volcano there. Let's see what else you guys got going on here. I see some stuff going here. What do we got here? Guys, I saw a Marvel versus DC debate. And the DC guy was a comic book specialist, and the Marvel fan never heard of a comic until 2008. Well, you know, it's what it is. I don't, you know, it's funny, Dennis, when you're talking about that. I don't know why everybody loses their shit about all these different properties. I mean, if you like that property, you like this property. Who the fuck cares? Just enjoy it. That's how I always look at this stuff. Yeah, it's funny when they have these like crazy debates. It really is wild. Let me just make sure that that went to both of them. Yes, it did. Just making sure I'm doing this stuff right, guys. I'm a little OCD. Yes, just a little bit. What is that, Caleb? A lot of MCU fans don't read comics. Dennis, same. Yeah. I mean, guys, I'm not a big comic book. I don't really read comics. I mean, I look into everything, but I'm not a big comic book guy myself. I own them. I love all the artwork that comes with it, but you know, I just can't always sit and read. I think I'm a little too like crazy. No Dog, No Master is my favorite 54 soundtrack. Okay, all right. I'm a big fan of which one is it called? Let me pull it up. Because now it's Momentum Destroyer. Yeah, Momentum Destroyer. And I love Crew at War Power. I know that was one of the first ones that came out, but like when I'm working out, I really dig it. Always dig it. And I did watch that yesterday for the 8th time, and I was kind of like honeydicking Truth and Bell, saying I'm like, ooh, I picked up on some new stuff. But really, I mean, they've seen it as much as I have, so. I'm sure I didn't pick up anything that crazy. It's just I was geeking out last night. I'm like, the foreshadowing that he was doing, you know, because you can always see so much more stuff. What do we got here? Steppenwolf deserved to win. Fuck the Justice League. The ass clowns couldn't even beat Steppenwolf without Superman. Oh, Josh, don't you be trolling Josh, you naughty boy. All right. Let's see what we got there. It seems to be our guests are a little bit late. They'll be here when they're ready. So until then, let's talk, guys. So how many times has everybody watched Zack Snyder's Justice League? What are we up to? Is anybody even really watching it anymore? Or have we chilled on that front for a little bit? I wonder. I know I haven't, right? Yeah, I mean, I know I haven't at all. I have not done that at all. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, you've watched it how many times? Movie King 3. You got it 9. I got 8. You got me beat. 5 times. Damn, babe. Oh, shit. Bell, what up? Hey, Neil. Sorry, I'll be. Don't worry, girl. Don't worry. Take your time. 16 times. Yo, you whooped my. You just whooped my ass. Shit, baby girl. I can't even compete with that. You know, I almost put it on today, but I'm like, I got to watch it in its entirety. I don't want to miss it. You know, and then the night I was watching it, I had this freaking crazy power outage. And okay, Caleb seems to have won. And I see somebody in the background. Oh, yes, I do. I see a certain somebody that is here. And here he comes. Here he comes. There he is. The Truth 31 himself.
What is going on, Neil? What's going on, Kelsey? Everybody in the chat?
Yeah, man. Welcome to this is a new segment on for a live stream, the Irregular Beer House live stream. We're going to be doing different panels. Stuff. We're just going to be chilling. We're rocking the Truth for tonight's IPA of choice in the beer house.
Love it. I'm surprised you didn't call it the chill stream.
I just didn't want to. I was like, we got to come up with something different. And she was the same. I'm like, I can't copycat everybody. I'm like, and that doesn't go with me. So I'm like, yeah, we got to come up with something. And then we just kept going back with these like words. And then here we go. We got that.
Gotcha.
So, well, it just all worked out. You know, it was pretty cool.
I like it. It's different.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Dude, before we go into DCEU, that Army of the Dead, bro.
I know. I saw your reaction.
Oh, my God, dude. I really enjoyed that shit. That was awesome. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Trailer. I was digging that. And then fucking the way the zombies are moving, bro.
Oh, yeah. It reminds me of, I don't know if you're a big game player, but Left 4 Dead. Have you ever played that game?
I never played that game, no.
It's like a zombie game, and it's like that to me. Army of the Dead is the best video game zombie movie ever made. That's not a video game, which is a big compliment for Zack Snyder, because I loved it. It's so I don't know. It's so fun. It's energetic.
Okay.
It reminds me of Dawn of the Dead, where it's just like, yo, this is like it's fun. It's fun. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say turn your brain off. But it's just like, you know what? Kick back, relax, smoke a joint, have the Truth drink, and, just relax.
Enjoy it. I mean, exactly. I like that. Here we go, everybody. Baby girl, the Perv 31 in the house.
Baby girl, you're banned.
Joey D, what's good, Truth? Oh, Andrew, what is up, senor? Yes, the Perv 31 is in the house, guys. I love that you call him the Perv.
You're all banned.
That's it. You guys are all yeeted. Movie King 3000. He's a new one for me. I know he's in your stream.
Oh, yeah. I love Movie King. He's awesome.
Yeah. My man Truth has entered the building. Yes. Belle will be here in like 15 minutes, she said. So Then we'll start going. And, dude, so what is this? I watched your video earlier today because, like I said, I don't have Twitter. I think eventually I'm going to have to just create another account. I mean, it's no different than like when we get trolls up in this shit.
Sure.
And you yeet them, you get rid of them, but then they come back. It's like, because they have multitudes of accounts that they create. Right. It's just so fucking sad. So I'm like, I think I got to do the same thing.
Yeah.
When I'm looking at it. And then I saw what you were talking about. So they put a trailer out?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's labeled Zack Snyder's Trilogy. And it's just like, well, it's not a trilogy. It's a 5-part saga. So again, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're just trolling, trying to get Child to rile up the fan base once again. But it says I think like the main takeaway from that video was a Zack Snyder's trilogy reaches its conclusion, and that's what everyone was just like, wait, hold up, conclusion? What are you talking about? There's no conclusion. This is just getting started. We got 2 more movies.
Yeah,
so that's what everybody was pissed off about that.
Who produced it? Was it produced
well,
by
it's on HBO Max. Yeah, it's on their channel. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it's interesting to say the least.
I'd say that is very interesting, actually. It makes you raise an eyebrow where you're kind of like, I mean, really? Do we really have to like continue this bullshit road? Oh, Steven, what is up, Steven? Good to see you in here. Marcus, I'll read. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. Marcus, what is up, sir? Neil, do you think small screen and giant freaking robot are relatable sources and scoops for entertainment news? Both of them are websites, by the way. Honestly, Marcus, I don't know. When it comes to the internet, I mean, come on, guys. There's so many things to click on, and people just go on there. They start writing shit. It could be like whatever it may be, but. you got to just take everything with a grain of salt. Try to like pick up on keywords when you're reading articles at the end of the day, because once you see a keyword, you can tell they're just talking bullshit and they're just trying to get you to believe in a narrative at the end of the day. Exactly.
You know, get those views.
Yeah, pretty much, man. I mean, everybody wants to do a hot take on things. You know, it's just the way it goes. So yeah, I don't know, bro. I mean, when you really look at it, I mean, when we're looking at this whole situation of trying to get the Snyderverse continued, trying to get, I mean, I always think the Batflick v. Deathstroke is the way to go. I mean, if you're going to do something right away, that's the movie to do. That's the movie to greenlight, or the series, so to speak. That's where it should go. When it comes into getting Justice League 2 and 3, it's definitely hairy. It's tricky. You know, when we're looking at it from the business standpoint, so to speak.
Yeah.
But, you know, will it make money? Yeah, it'll make money. But how many, that all depends on like the contracts that they have to give them, this, that, the other. And when you look at movie theaters, you can't release it in a movie theater. I mean, I want a straight series. If we get Justice League 2 and 3, I want series, to be honest with you. I'm not trying to be, you know, picky and choosy. We take it any which way we can get it. But, you know, that's what I feel that it should be. And, you know, like, do you feel, how about this? Let me ask you this. Do you feel that, like, once we got the Snyder Cut when it came out, do you feel that we all enjoyed the moment, or we kind of got more wrapped up in what we're trying to do now and we're not really fully appreciating what we have? What you think?
I think we're just enjoying the moment right now when it came out, because, like I said, like, this has been a long journey, and none of us thought that we would ever see this. So I think there's a lot of enjoying the moment. There's a lot of hyperbole going on, where like, oh my God, this is the greatest movie ever made. If you don't like it, then something's wrong with you. Like, happened to me. Like, truth. How can you not think this is the greatest fucking movie ever made? Because it's not. Relax, calm down. But yeah, there's a little bit of that. But I think now, since like all this news is coming out, people are just like, you know what? I think there's people are being impatient now. They're like, okay, what the hell's going on? Jason Kilar, ding, ding, ding. You better fucking say something, because I've seen a lot of people on Twitter be like, you know what? If we don't hear anything by April or August, because, you know, supposedly August is DC Fandom Part 2. We'll see. I think people are gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna cancel my HBO. I'm done. I'm not gonna support that shit. Which is, hey, if you want to do that, go ahead, do that. But I think there's a lot of that going on Twitter right now. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see.
And I saw what you had in your video about like what they're gonna do on the 30th with like Warner Brothers' toxic hashtag.
Yeah, don't do that stupid shit.
No, like, see, that to me, bro, that's when I always say, like, I feel like the hashtagging and Twitter gets out of control. Like, people just think everything's gonna take, you know, regardless of shit trending. I mean, they're really looking at a finance thing right now. I feel, and you know, and I don't think that a Jason Kilar or a Zack Snyder, or as everybody keeps saying, The Rock, isn't trying to push for this. But I feel like, you know, like anything, dude, everything is timing in life. So when there's that opportune moment, it might come. And I think, like you said, everybody's being way too impatient, man, because, you know, guys, we just got this movie. They're not just going to all of a sudden say, yeah, we're doing it like they did with the other stuff, because at the end of the day, those are properties they're not trying to disconnect from. So they'll say, yeah, we're greenlighting this and we're doing it. And then like a year down the road, they're not going to do it because they don't care, you know. But that was just, like we said, that was the collusion to just kind of, you know, distract from what Zack Snyder's Justice League was trying to do. And it still hasn't been released in China, correct?
I don't believe so, no.
Right. And then that's another thing, like, wow, why wouldn't you release this guy's movie in China? I mean, the hell is going on with that? Like, you definitely don't want it to fully succeed. You want to play this narrative where you say that it can't make money. And that's where I kind of say to myself too, like, I always put myself in the middle of this just to see how the sides are like trying to figure it out. And then when you think about that, you're like, all right, well, then that might mean it can make money, but you guys really don't want to go down this road because you guys just, you just can't. You just don't want. The ego will not allow you to just say, yeah, all right, we're doing this. We got this. Because the more time you waste, the less hold, you know, not to say you lose faith, but the more time that they hold off on this,
lose interest.
Yeah, it becomes very dangerous, man. It definitely hits that danger level of like, ah, shit. Like, what the hell? What does Baby Girl say here? Small Screen is saying HBO Max most likely won't continue the Snyderverse, but there's not a reliable source. And there you go. That goes into like what we're saying. How many people put shit out there that say, oh, I'm a source, or this is an exclusive. Even when they put that word exclusive, it don't mean it's actually happening. It's just another way of just getting you to go, hey, hell no.
And then when you read it, you're like, exclusive. I was like, okay, so who's your source? My source. Yeah, I know, but who's your source?
Exactly. Do you work for a paper? Do you work for a website? Like, what is it? Oh, well, hello, Metal Hero 2000. What's up? First time in. Hello. Okay, what's good? Yeah. Sean Franklin, what is up? What is up? Yes, it was comic book guy saying there. And patience is a bad thing. Just be patient. Keep hope. Yes. And you're right on. You're right on with that. Because what are we going to do if we don't get it? We don't know. Yeah. Right? I mean, you go on. I mean, it's not like Zack Snyder's not going to make other movies. I mean, you know what I really want? You know what I really want, dude? I really want to see somehow, some way. I know this is kind of like fantasy driven. That Netflix somehow can get like the licensing to do these movies, because Netflix would just be like, go ahead, bro. Here it is.
And Netflix will be chomping at the bit to produce every single DC content.
Anything.
Yeah, anything. Now, I don't know how that works. I don't know if Warner Brothers would be like, no. Like, we're okay. No, you're not going to get any of that.
There was like a something. I mean, I think maybe before the Snyder Cut came out, that they said that Netflix was trying to get the rights to the Snyderverse. Like, they wanted to do it. And maybe I think that might have been when they were getting him for his Zombieverse. Like, we're going to allow you to do an entire universe with zombies. You know, why wouldn't they want to give him something with that too? I mean, that would just do nothing but fucking blow up Netflix. And Netflix already is a juggernaut. I mean, they just signed a deal with Sony. Now Sony's going to be releasing all their stuff. And I was ranting about that because I feel like Ghostbusters is going to get delayed again. And I can't take that shit no more.
You love Ghostbusters.
I do, man. I fucking love Ghostbusters. I go off on that shit. Oh God!
I love Ghostbusters. I love that movie.
Oh man,
so
dude.
good. Classic.
Dude, it's classic. I mean, how could you not? But I want to wait for Bell before I talk about what I was honey dicking you guys with. Like the stuff that I was geeking out about while watching Justice League last night. I'm like,
catching up on new stuff. Like, oh, I didn't notice that before.
I don't think I'm pointing something out that you guys haven't seen. I mean, you guys have watched it about probably the same amount of times I have.
Yeah.
So like when you're watching it, certain times you're always gonna like sit back, and depending on like what your temperament is for while you have it on. I was just in that mode where I'm just paying attention hardcore, and I'm just like, oh, look at how subtle that was. But if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't have saw it because there was no words. And then, there was like some good foreshadowing that was going on throughout it. I mean, it's just like,
interesting.
Yeah, man. It really goes. I really love it. What are you saying, Andrew? I'm not gonna see that. Geek Netflix to have DC content, Sandman and Lucifer. Oh, that's true. Lucifer,
the TV show, right?
Right. That technically is DC.
Yeah. Are they gonna have Sandman pretty soon too?
I guess that's what Geeks is saying. I guess so. What do we got here? Comic book guy, just remember WB trying to kill the hype, prove the bitches wrong, and preserve the Snyderverse. Yeah, we definitely gotta preserve that shit. Yeah. I mean, without a doubt. I mean, because the
fans are not gonna let that shit go.
No, I don't think it's ever gonna go away. I mean, technically, it really is. It's madness.
This is madness. It's madness. I tell you, for the love of God, Monica, don't do it.
It really is. It's fucking madness. And look at who is backstage. And she's got her water already. All right, good.
Is she eating?
I don't know. Hi.
Hey.
You hear me? Yeah.
What happened?
I had to go fucking find my kids because they were in the neighborhood and I couldn't find them. I panicked.
Oh.
And,
oh my God.
Hold on. I'm gonna be right back, okay?
Okay. Well, everybody is here. And we all know Bell. We
go
back and forth. She got that wild stuff going on.
There's nothing new.
So we've got the oh wow, this is the first. We've got the irregular trinity going on, guys. So
I know, I love it.
DC is about to go up. It is about to spit hot fire now, guys.
I spit that hot fire.
You fucking know it. This is we are about to.
Because I spit hot fire.
Let's go. Here we go. Here we go.
Love it.
So how excited are you for a Batman Halloween? Long Halloween.
I'm looking forward to it. I know a lot of people aren't, which is weird because, you know, it looks cool. I like the anime. I think it's the animation. I think people are like, oh, this shitty animation again. Fuck this. I don't want to watch it.
It looks a little better.
Yeah.
Looks a little more crisp. I mean,
I don't mind it. I love Jensen Ackles, by the way. So,
yes.
Like him as Batman, it's like, yeah, I'm all for it.
Dude, it's Dean Winchester.
Yeah, Dean Winchester.
Come on.
I love Red Hood. I call him Red Hood.
Oh, dude, he was great as Red Hood. He was great as Red Hood. And people, I mean, you can never underestimate voice acting.
Yeah, a lot of people do, which they shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. Belle, you're back. So
yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
So it's all right. It's all right. So you feeling good now?
No.
Well, welcome to the Irregular Beer House. So,
is this the first time for Belle being on your stream?
First time for Belle being on the channel. So everybody should be welcoming the Belle right now. I'm sure they are. Geek Studios. Hello, Belle. Hello, Belle. Caleb, Queen Belle rules the DC Kingdom, and I'm the prince, of course. Well, okay. Look at you, Caleb. Steven, hi, Belle. All right. What do you got there, Metal Hero? If they do greenlit Jail 2 and 3, they should film both back to back. You know, I always get nervous when they film shit back to back, guys, because I feel like they always rush shit. I always feel. I mean, that's me. What do you think?
I don't know. I like the fact that they film back to back because, you know, it's a much, shorter process for the film's release. You could just release a year apart. And I don't know, like to me, like I don't mind as long as they make the films that I want to see. I'm for it. I just want Zack Snyder to come back and finish his fucking story, which is taking fucking forever. Like Jesus Christ, like just the amount of I've never met a more pain in the ass studio than Warner Brothers. I really don't. I don't think Sony is just fucking retarded. But for some reason,
Sony's up there, man. Sony is up there. Belle, what do you think? You like when they shoot movies back to back? Like a sequel?
Depending on what movies it's gonna be, like to tell you the truth, what movies have they shot back to back?
I feel like they've done like the Fast and Furious movies like that. I know they're doing Mission Impossible like that. Pretty sure they. Yeah, there's going to outer space in this one. So it's the Fast and Furious. Apparently, everybody wants to go to outer space now. Yeah, but I think Tom Cruise actually was going to outer space somewhat. Like he's above the hemisphere. I don't know, some shit. You know, he's Tom Cruise. I mean, who the fuck knows with that guy sometimes? I feel like he has a Lazarus pit.
You have Walter Hamada in your chat, Neil.
I knew they'd be here. Oh, that's okay. There we go. Joey D, what's good, Bill? Geek, what do you got? I'm excited for the long Halloween. Yes, I know you are, sir. Okay, no. Yes, Andrew, hello, Bill. It's the Trinity. Yes, it is.
The Trinity.
The Trinity is here. Hi, little girlies. How's everybody doing? It's okay that they're in there. They can come say hi, too. This is the Irregular Neil. We're irregular as hell on here. Jensen Ackles is Batman, please. He'll be better than Pattinson 100%. Joey.
No.
But maybe not as good as Earth 38 Batman. Well, thank you. Yes. Yeah. That feels great. But I'm not saying nothing about Pattinson yet because I haven't seen his movie and I got to see that trailer, to be honest with you.
I think he's going to be good.
I didn't not like what I saw in that little trailer that we did get.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the aesthetics of the movie look pretty cool. I mean, it looks like they are going to do that Court of Owls style thing. So, I mean,
I like that.
I think that's happening. I remember Arkham's always saying, no, it's not, but I think it is. Score, what up, sir? You see him? We don't see him anymore. Okay, so, all right, yo. So what I was talking about with when I was geeking out, and I was just honey dicking you because I know you guys caught all this shit. Like the part in Monument Park when Superman's, he's fucking everybody up, and then Lois comes in and they give she hears the voice and he looks at her, right? And it's not just the voice that stops him from killing everybody. It's the fact that they do that second, like when he keeps looking down, she looks back and gives like that second nod, and that's to tell him that she's pregnant without saying that he's pregnant. Well, she's pregnant. I don't know if you ever caught that subtleness that was going on in that scene, but that's as soon as she gives like that second kind of nod, that's when he starts coming down from his flight and he starts going down. He keeps looking at her like that, like, whoa. He doesn't fully understand it, but that's a really powerful moment right there between the two of them. And I don't know if you guys caught that one part. There's another thing I was going to talk about too.
I don't think I caught it. Now I got to fucking go back and watch it again.
I got to see if Belle caught that. But yeah, dude, so it goes like she pops in, like when he's about to turn Batman into dust, and she looks up and he looks at her, and then let's see if Belle got this. Oh, look at that fury. She's ready.
No, I'm just pissed off at my kids.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. They're kids. They're always gonna piss you off. So what I was saying, so did you catch that in the Monument Park scene with Lois and Superman when she does that second nod at him, and then that's when he comes down, but the second nod happens and he kind of tilts in a way, and she's just like, she goes like this to tell him that, yes, that's another heartbeat inside of me. And because before that, you see the pregnancy test. Now, if we're remembering that when Zach released his scripts for Justice League 2 and 3 that were going to happen back in the day, the relationship was supposed to be between Bruce and Lois. And that doesn't happen because even at the end of his Justice League, Bruce goes, congratulations. He goes, by the way, congrats. And you see Lois carrying the bassinet and all that. That's another indication that he knows that she's pregnant with Clark's child, which adds gravity to when we see Superman on his knees in the cave with Lois's corpse and why he's so fucking broken. It's not only that Lois was killed, his child was killed too before birth. So, that, and, then you also tie, so I want to get all your guys' opinions on this. And then you tie in the graveyard scene when Diana and Arthur are talking, and they're basically talking about the law of equivalent exchange, where they're like, when you pull something from the dark, you have to give up something in return. And in this movie, they don't give anything up, if you remember, because Flash runs back time. Yeah. And then this fucking scene that Mr. Zack Snyder himself decided to come back and shoot with Jared Leto and everything, he flat out talks about Bruce not sacrificing himself. That's why every world they're in, he fucks up, because he's the one ultimately that has to give the sacrifice. It's kind of like that poetic thing because of what happened in BVS and how his story arc went. And then originally it was supposed to be, like he was going to give his life at the end of Justice League 3, and then it was his child that became it. But then it would have been like, I think we're going to get more of like a Superboy than we're going to get another Batman with Bruce going. I mean, I didn't know how that was going to work. But did you guys catch all these little beats that were going on in these scenes?
I didn't catch the Lois beat where Superman looks at Lois and realizes, I think she might be pregnant. I didn't catch that at all. I did like that scene in Heroes Park where it parallels BVS, where instead of Superman on the ground helpless, is Batman on the ground helpless, and Lois comes in and you see Superman on top.
Yes. Yeah, like how you picked
I did like that.
Man. Yeah,
like that was a nice little parallel scene. It's weird because I don't know how Joker knows about all these alternate timelines. That's a little weird to me. Like, did Batman tell him about this? Like, is he aware of all these timelines that's going on right now? That was a little weird. I would like to see some clarification on that. Just like, how the fuck does Joker know about all this? Let's see, but I do like the full circle about Batman, Joker saying, "Hey, Batman, you don't have the fucking balls to die yourself." I do like that because Batman. I love Batman, but Batman's an asshole. He's selfish, so he'll never sacrifice himself. But the fact that we all know how it's gonna end, and we see the full circle for Bruce's arc, sacrificing himself, and then Clark Kent, naming his son, was it Bruce Joseph Kent or something like that? Bruce Clark Kent. I like that. Like that's a fitting tribute for Bruce Wayne, and hopefully we see that someday. But everything else you said, no, I didn't notice that. So I know you've been paying attention to it.
Yeah, I can't help it, man. I get like really zoned in when I watch movies, and I'm like the soup Nazi in Seinfeld, like no soup for you. Do not talk. Don't move. But Bill, what about you?
Oh, if I caught that? No. I was just, when you're saying that right now, I was like, is he reaching?
No,
I gotta watch it again.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not reaching.
It's funny because Bella and I, we don't like the Heroes Park scene.
No,
I know you guys hate it. Yes, I know you guys hate it. But I mean, I'm not even trying to like bring it up because of that. I'm just trying to go with like what that quick scene was. And, like Zack Snyder is so subtle with a lot of things that if you're not like watching every bit that he has, you might miss something.
Yeah.
And the stairs that go on, it's not just one stair, it's a few stairs. And I'm telling you, that other stair that she gives him after she says it to him for the first time, and he just goes like that, and then he starts going down, and she even gives him like the it makes sense why she's also still wearing a ring too.
Yeah, of course. Like it's fucking Superman. She will never find someone else. Like, imagine.
Yeah, no, she screwed herself with that. Yeah. You were the perfect being, and like it's funny. Like they don't touch on. How like Superman definitely can't just plow her on Earth. He has to be under a red sun technically with no powers, but. Because
not in this world. He's going all in.
Yeah, no, it don't matter up in this world. But see, now I'm excited for you guys to watch that at one point again and let me know if you catch that. Now I want to know if you guys catch that. Yeah.
I want to fucking pay attention, extra attention. I do like at the beginning of the scene where Superman dies and everyone has the point of view of watching Superman die, like Lois, Clark, and Bruce. I just love the seamless continuity in that scene because like you could just like flip on BBS and watch that scene and then play Zack Snyder's Justice League, and it plays almost the same way.
Yeah, right.
It's just fucking seamless, like in Man of Steel and BBS, where you see the destruction of Metropolis
and the parallels of him landing in a helicopter from BVS to Justice League. Two different styles of like temperament going on there with like situations. Yeah. It's like he's trying to recruit and he's going under this positive network where he's going into destruction and chaos in BVS. And it just sets the tone of the movie right away and what you're about to watch. And it's like, oh, damn.
And did you notice in BVS at the beginning where Bruce Wayne is wearing blue and gray as a homage to the classic Batman colors, blue and gray from Neil Adams? Did you notice that?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You see that's the thing, man. Like Snyder pays tribute to everything. People just oh wow, she's having trouble. Snyder has he has the most subtle ways of tying shit in. And that's why he compacts so much into one shot that I feel that's why everything he has so much rewatchability. It's just the style in which he does it. I can't believe that I could still watch Man of Steel to this day and enjoy it, dude, like it's the first time.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's fucking good. It's great. It's my fucking masterpiece. I fucking love that movie so much.
I'm still drawn in to when he opens up on Krypton. That whole scene on Krypton, it's just so glorious. And you're getting the whole alien feel. It's like so many separate movies in one. Yeah. Something you wanted to live on Krypton. You wanted to see him do a Krypton movie. You know what I mean? That would have been awesome. Like a prequel with Jor-El and everything that led up. Oh,
that'd be great.
Can you imagine that?
I would love to fucking see that shit. Whether a show, animated, comic book, whatever. Just fucking give it to me. I'll take it.
Yeah. So what do you think? Like at this point, right? Say we don't get it visually and a live action. Do you think we can get it animated style or no?
Well, I know they already said no to comic book form, which is like, okay. Like,
really?
Yeah. Because I think Snyder said that he had an idea to show the death of Robin in comic book form if he wasn't able to shoot it on film. And DC Comics said no. Yeah, they said no. They rejected it, which is like, what? Like, why? She's like, I don't know. So if we don't get it in comic book form, maybe we'll get an animated series. I'll be fine with it, but I know a lot of people will be like, no, fuck that. I want that shit in live action.
Well, yeah, because all the actors are still able to do it. So, I mean, why would we want that? But, I mean, I just go with, like, the best of whatever we can get. I mean, if they don't want to do a comic book form, then that means they wouldn't want to do it in novel form either, then I can imagine.
Yeah, and I don't know why. Like, why wouldn't you take that? Like, that's money right there for you. Like Snyder's universe is money. And I for the life of me, I don't understand why they would say no to that. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it doesn't. No. Hi, Ryan Rivera. Yes, I wanted to make this point too. New to the stream, of course. See, I didn't even know about that one. That kind of makes me a little pissed, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm not even like an avid comic book reader or anything to that effect, but what the hell? If we can get it that way, I'd love to read it that way just to see it and see it drawn by Jim Lee, of course.
Of course. Oh, yeah, of course. I just want to say that too.
But I mean, that literally makes me. Yeah, I mean, because at what point are you going to say, all right, we'll do it this way, or we'll do it? I don't think they're going to do it anyway. Are you that stubborn?
I know, right?
Are you that pissed off at this guy? Because that to me makes no sense.
Yeah, and you're messing up your own brand when you put it like, personal feelings over money, over business. It's like, no, it's not show friends, it's show business, correct? And Zack Snyder, whether you like him or not, brings in business.
And at the end of the day, that's where it doesn't make sense to me. Like, that's where I go, yeah, this is more of an ego and a personal thing where they just don't want to let it happen. Because I feel that if it was any other director, they'd be like, yeah, we're doing it. Because I'm getting so fucking tired of them talking about multiverse. Can we stop just using the word multiverse and saying, okay, we're going to put you on Earth too? Really? Well, I just created my own character and he's on Earth 38. I mean, so there's your multiverse. I mean, I can do that too. Like, come on, WB. I mean, what is that shit? You can't say you're doing multiverse when you have not even spoken about the multiverse in any of your movies, except for Zack Snyder laying it out for you in Justice League. He lays out multiverse right there. They talk about it. So
that boy says it. He laid the foundation out for you guys to continue this. It's right there.
He left you roots and branches to say, here you go, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. So at what point, why wouldn't you want him to just do what he wants?
Yeah.
And that's where I start to that's where I guess I get a little crazy. I get I get a little ranty, and I'm just, I'm not trying to speak from a stupid emotional standpoint because I can look at all the logistics of everything and understand that and understand what business is and contracts and schedules and all this. But when you hear about a guy like The Rock fighting for it or wanting to produce a Man of Steel 2, which is interesting to me.
We'll see.
Yeah, I think that's more talk. And
I'm sure The Rock wants Henry Cavill Superman in his movie, but is The Rock gonna fight the studio to get the Snyderverse restored?
That's what they're making. I don't know about that, man. Because at the end of the day, all these people want money.
Yeah.
They got to keep working. They all have to keep doing what they have to keep doing. Belle, what's your thoughts? Because I think we can get you on a good rant right now because you look.
Because my kids. In fact, I'm going to tell you, I need to go because right now it's just not a good time. But
okay.
Thoughts about what were you guys talking about?
Oh shit. Like The Rock. Do you really think that he's a driving force for this? Or is it more articles that are coming out that are making it sound like it?
I think he has somewhat of pull. It just, to me, it's the matter of time and time and like who he's trying to get to. That's how I feel.
Okay.
I agree.
All right. No disagreement there. No disagreement. But I understand, Belle, if you got to go. If you want to come back in, the link's there. So click back in if you get it settled.
Okay. I'm so sorry, Neil.
That's okay. You came in.
We love you, Belle.
This is one of the reasons why I stream late, because their asses are asleep.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Mike knows ass, and I'm always up early. So when I do these, I got to make sure I'm doing them early because otherwise I don't shut down because I'm still hyper as shit after I do this. She's always like, oh my God, do you have an off button? I'm like, not really. Not really. You got to shoot me like with one of those darts that they use in like the jungles, like, and then I just kind of like pass out and fall over.
Ace Ventura.
Shit. So, all right, Belle, if you got to go, thank you for stopping in.
Of course.
And if yeah,
all right, Belle.
Come back, come on back. So, yeah, man. I mean, I don't know if he's really going to be able to be the push that gets us because it's a different fight. It really is. It's not the same as what it was when they restored the Snyderverse, hashtag started and got all this stuff out. I mean, nothing exists right now, so they have to do everything from scratch, and that's why when I talk about the
money. Yeah, I think it all depends on how Army of the Dead is received and how the DC movies are received. Like if the Flash movie comes out and it's not a big hit, I think there'll be like, what do we do here?
And hey, bro, maybe that's what we need.
Oh, for the Flash movie to not succeed?
Well, I'm not going to say not succeed, meaning it could do well. I mean, because right now, do we know if Ben Affleck's definitely in it? Do we know if Michael Keaton's definitely in it?
I think Ben Affleck is in it. I'm pretty sure.
Right. But, you don't hear anything about what Ben Affleck's character is really going to do. We heard about what it was going to be back in the day.
Yeah.
He was going to be the mentor and he's going to get a new suit from Bruce and all that kind of stuff. But, then you hear the rumblings of Keaton not really wanting to do it because he's busy doing his thing. I think he has a series or he's on something else. I don't know. He was using the COVID thing as an excuse.
Yeah. And it's fucking Michael Keaton. He doesn't fucking need this bullshit.
No. By this point in his career, no.
Yeah, it's like, fuck that.
And if he gets to come in for like a quick cameo, I don't think so, personally.
No.
I don't think that he would do it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, too, you don't hear anything about, because here we are, we're fighting for the Ben Affleck movie for him fighting Deathstroke, but we already know that we got Batman in the Flash movie, which is Ben Affleck, but we haven't heard anything about that. So that's why I'm like, and then you hear what Ray Fisher was saying, like now all of a sudden they want to bring Ray Fisher back into the mix. Is that what?
I don't see the Flash movie erasing the Snyderverse, especially since Ben Affleck is going to be in it, and Ben Affleck is not going to want that to be erased. It's like, what? No, you're not erasing this bullshit. Especially like he's tight with the Zack Snyder and his own fucking Batman, which is like, and Zack Snyder just coming out being praised. So it's like, I'm not gonna fucking disrespect Snyder. I'm not gonna fucking let you disrespect me by saying, "Oh yeah, all this shit that we did not canon anymore." So it's like, fuck you.
It's done. The movie that you saw was now erased.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
So to me, it's a very interesting situation. And I remember talking about Flashpoint saying it was going to be hot garbage a long time ago because you just kept hearing too many different things, too many director changes. Then Kiersey Clemens is not Iris West. Now she's back as Iris West. Was it because, they don't want to praise the Snyder Cut, but then when they saw that instant chemistry between her and Ezra as the Flash and as Iris, just in that one short scene, you're like, oh, maybe we really need her on here. And then when you see the dynamic between him and Ray Fisher, why wouldn't you want that to be your movie? Why wouldn't you want it to be your team up movie? And there was a script for it. Yeah. And then even in Crisis on the CW, when he meets Grant Gustison's Flash, he goes, I told Victor this was possible. Yeah. So you already referenced Victor in that too. So what is it that you're trying to do? That's why I say it's like hot garbage. It's a mess.
Yeah.
Fucking mess.
And I think the director wants Cyborg. He wants, everything from the Snyderverse, but it's just Warner Brothers. But like, no, don't include him. Take this out.
Why? This Cyborg is so good. I want to live in a Cyborg series.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping was going to happen from seeing Ray Fisher's performance, that people were going to get behind this as much as they could and be like, why are you not trying to greenlight a Cyborg series? Yeah. I know you could do it. I know you can do it. And I think that would be great. And then you can, quote unquote, like start tying in some of the Snyderverse characters and see what happens. I mean, hell, bring back the Ryan Choi character. Get the Atom into that series.
Why
like
not?
all these little side characters that he was setting up, you can throw into that kind of series. Or even put, like a quick thing in the Flash movie. I mean, we get Supergirl in the Flash movie? Really? Why? Why do we
why is she introduced in the Flash movie? Why not like a Superman movie, like towards the end, like maybe like an end credit scene or something like that?
Or just give her her own fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like you already did a Supergirl series.
Yeah.
On the CW. Now, I'm not sitting there saying it was great or anything like that, but you already established the character again. So the character's known. It's not like you're pulling Supergirl from out of a hat from out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's been on for like 5 years. So people are accustomed to seeing a Supergirl. So you could have just done a movie. To throw that into the Flash movie is another. I feel like they were just doing all these throw-ins just to get distraction.
Yeah.
Because
there's no purpose to the story at all. It's like, why Supergirl here? Like, what's the point of having Supergirl in this movie? Just for a quick cameo? It's like, oh, hey.
Yeah. Oh, there she is. There's Supergirl on Earth 12.
Like who the fuck is that?
Whatever it needs to be. And that's what I keep saying about this whole multiverse thing. I'm like, how are you putting Pattinson on Earth 2 already?
Yeah.
What is that? What is that? Yeah. I mean, I don't understand what that does for you. I mean, I guess you're trying to piggyback. I mean, I could so see what WB is trying to do, like with this whole multiverse thing. I mean, they saw like what they had with the Arrowverse, and they know that a lot of people know the Arrowverse. Whether you watch it or not, people still know about it, and they know that they explored the Crisis on Infinite Earths, and that explains multiverse style stuff. And they're like, all right, we can kind of play the audience like this, and we can play it like Marvel, and that's really not going to work. And that's when I say that, like, that's when I say, I'm like, why, what is the big deal? And I said it at the beginning of the stream, whatever property you like, it really don't matter. And neither property should ever copycat one another, ever.
No.
You draw your audience when you do your own thing. You don't draw an audience from trying to be like, you know what, I want to do it like that, and we'll tweak it a little bit because we have some other characters. No, that's lazy to me. That's not good. That means you're just going for a quick cash grab. And to me, that's when you always fail.
Yeah, I agree. No, this whole plan of Warner Brothers trying to copy the Marvel template, it's not going to work for you.
No.
Like, why would you want? Why would people want to see the same thing over and over again? I already have Marvel. Why the fuck do you want to see that with Warner Brothers?
Exactly. And truth, you're talking to someone that enjoys what they do with that. So I watch that and I enjoy it. And I'm like, cool, this is this. And now I've got my heavy metal fucking, I love Zack Snyder and everything he does. I'm like, now we can go into this. Not, oh, let's have the same thing that they do.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You gotta just put that shit away. You know what you gotta do?
Put the bunny back in the box.
That's what you gotta do, man. Put that idea back in the box and let it go. Let it go.
Oh, fucking love Con Air.
Yeah, dude, I love that movie's great. It has to be the worst accent ever throughout the whole movie.
I love that hair, bro. That hair is phenomenal.
Oh, that was the hair he was gonna have for his Superman movie.
I know. Fucking terrible.
Ooh. Can you imagine if we got Superman Lives, dude? Can you imagine if that was like DC canon for us? That's when they were gonna tie Michael Keaton's Batman in.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It would. You know what? I would have seen it. I would have seen it. I would have been like, okay, let's see how this shit works out.
Hell yeah, so would I, man. I would have saw it too. But I would have been like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Terrible.
What did we just get? Oh, Prince of Puzzlers. Hey, Canadian Neil. Yes. Oh, Canada. I try. I can't hit that note. Owen Reyes, what is up, sir? What is up? And we got a Kal-El. We missed out on the Nick. I don't know, Kal-El. I mean, we dodged a bullet. Chris Rock is Jimmy Olsen. I mean, everybody got pissed off because Jimmy Olsen got yeeted in BVS.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Chris Rock as Jimmy Olsen?
No. That's fucking terrible. No.
What are they doing? What are they doing?
Yeah, it would have been terrible. Fucking terrible. That suit was god awful trash.
Even
everything was awful.
And then the recharge suit, it looked like 90s, like a 90s club suit or something.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this?
All right, you're Tim Burton in the hell out of Superman right now. Stop it. Stop it. He's not in your hands.
Terrible.
Cosmos John, what is up? What is up? Wait, what is that, Ryan? Nick Cage, Superman would have been fire, y'all. Well, look, I love me some Nick Cage. There's not a time I don't love me some Nick Cage. I mean, Gone in 60 Seconds.
The Rock.
Oh, The Rock. That is classic.
Great movie.
That's a good one, man. Welcome to The Rock. That was a Michael Bay movie. Michael Bay always had a few good ones. The first Bad Boys was.
You like Bad Boys 2?
Oh, Bad Boys 2 was fun. Nothing compares to the first one, though. I love
the first one's great.
The first one's great. Then the last Bad Boys, no.
Yeah, that was garbage. They don't like it. They don't like it.
Yo, bro, I tried to like it. I'm like,
nah, ain't cutting it for me.
it took too long, and then I'm like, yeah, what are they trying to do here? No, don't ever make another one. I don't care that his kid is this. No.
Yeah.
No.
Get that out of here.
Let it go. And like how you were saying before how people would boycott HBO Max. Guys, don't boycott HBO Max. You got too much good DC content on there.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go back and watch anything and everything you want. And we got Titans coming too. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing what Titans does this year. I know they're trying to like throw in a lot of like storyline into that with Red Hood and all that shit. But that's where we do get our Nightwing. So.
And I love Nightwing right there. Where's Shin at? Because I know Shin would be like, hey, we don't have a fucking Nightwing in the Snyderverse. I'm like, bro, you have it in Titans. Relax.
Yeah, man. And I think that kid does a really good job. I think he does a really good job for I mean, dude, that Robin could fit the Snyderverse, technically.
Yeah, he could.
He really could.
I wouldn't mind seeing him.
No, he's badass. He's a badass character. The only thing is, with like Titans Truth, it doesn't have rewatchability.
Yeah, that's true. You just watch it once and then you're like, okay, that was cool.
Yeah, and I'm good. Like, I tried going back and watching it because I had Kelsey watching it. I was trying to get her into it. But that goes into like what I'm saying with like it doesn't have rewatchability, so I couldn't even get myself back into it.
You always have so much on.
Yeah, that's true.
Put anything else on if I really want.
That is true. That is true. But yeah, didn't have that rewatchability for me. But I mean, I love the Deathstroke in it. I didn't like how he got.
Morales.
Yeah,
he was cool. I liked his Deathstroke. So far, I've liked all the live action Deathstrokes. I think they've all been great.
Yeah, I enjoyed Manu Bennett.
Yeah, he was cool. I just don't like the costume. The costume's a little, hockey padish.
It looks like he got some Models.
Yes.
It looks like he robbed the Models mannequin.
It does look like that.
Oh my wow!
Like, don't do my boy like that.
You could have did a little better. I like in that, like I like the flashback costume with the mask that they had, like that. Like, that was badass. But then when he had that other thing, I'm like, oh, he looks so like a hot dog. He looks so tight.
Yeah, it's just like it looks uncomfortable. It's like, come on.
Yeah, I'm like, what happened with that? Wait, what is that? Oh, TJ, what up? TJ, breaking news. Batman Beyond is coming soon. I don't know what that means, TJ. What does that mean, sir?
Wait, is this announced?
Let's see. Did he try sending me something?
Are you trolling, TJ?
I don't know. I don't know. I think he's trolling. Oh, wait. What does he got? Apparently, if Pattinson fails, Keaton will be the old Batman, and we'll have a Batman Beyond. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know if I can, totally believe that wherever you read that. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not buying it.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, we don't like to see Keaton do that, but
yeah.
I don't. If he's tied to go to the Flash movie, how would that really? That's why I say, like, there's just there's so much fucking shit that comes out. At the end of the day, I'm like, I don't even know where to pay attention.
And I don't know what he would do in the Flash movie. Like, what's his role gonna be? Like, why is he there?
And he's still fighting in the bat suit at 70 plus years old.
Yeah. From the concept art we saw, where he's fighting with the Flash.
That doesn't make sense. Because that's why we say Batman Beyond. That's why we all say Batman Beyond, because in Batman Beyond, he's fighting in the Batman Beyond suit as an older Bruce Wayne, as an older Batman. Yeah. And then he ends up killing somebody, and then that's it for him. That's where he loses it. So
I don't know.
And that simply tie in with Michael Keaton's Batman, because Michael Keaton's Batman was sadistic as hell.
Oh yeah, he was fucking murdering fools.
Yes. In the first fucking Batman movie, he's smiling when he's killing people. Yes. Purposely dropping bombs in warehouses when people are right there. He's like, peace. I mean, even in Batman Returns, he's the same way. He's like, he puts a bomb down a guy's pants and he smiles.
Great scene, by the way. I fucking love that scene. It's classic scene.
He really don't care. He don't give two fucks. Hopefully Titans. What do you got, comic book guy? What are we saying here? Hopefully Titans ends up good this year. And I'm glad # Dick Grayson is dead in the Snyderverse, because Batman's rage was justified. Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that always cracks me up when people bitch about a Snyder movie. You're not trying to look at what he's trying to tell with his particular story. And that's why I always laugh when people say he doesn't know comics, because I feel like those are the people that just go in and they just go with a narrative to say he doesn't know comics because he's doing something different. But when you're watching a comic book movie, what comic book movie directly adapts from its actual literature? None of them.
Yeah.
They all say based on.
Yeah, exactly.
And they tell their own story. So I never, ever, I always laugh at that argument. I always laugh at when people say shit about that. I'm like, that's so stupid and baseless.
Yeah, and I don't want to see a direct adaptation from the comic books. Like if you're a director in charge of these properties, I want to see your point of view. Like, what's your take?
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I want to see your vision. I want to see your style. How are you going to do it? Do I appreciate the way you're doing it? Awesome. I'm not sitting there going like this, like he's not smiling enough. He doesn't have the same costume. Oh my God, his hair's parted a different way. Oh, this movie sucks.
Yeah. Like, get out of here with that nonsense.
Yeah, like, you gotta go.
Where's the red underwear, bro? I want to see him in the red underwear.
Yeah, why doesn't he have his chonies out? He needs to have his chonies out. Oh, Luxer's with the paragraph. Oh, you guys with these paragraphs. Luxer's Multiverse. At Irregular Neil, I did send you what I said I would send you. I'm just saying, don't forget to check it out. I sent the summary of the story. I know that's not related to the stream, but check it out. I will check it out. I still have it. Don't you worry, Luxers. I'll get back to you. Don't you worry. Joey, what do you got saying there? Titans is such a good show, but they are 0 for 2 with season finales. Yes, and Joey, I love that Joey says that, because he's not like this hardcore comic nerd, like I'm next level from him, and then you school me in comics in a second, Truth. Yeah. So like I learned from you, like that's just how I am, but I'm like full on nerd when it comes to all of it, and I help make things better for him to explain stuff. Like I got him to love BVS. Yeah. Like I had to help explain it to him, because he's like, I get this. But yeah, when it comes to Titans, Yeah, what the hell? And I even said that. I'm like, there's a lot in BVS, man. It's a compact movie with a shit ton of content that you have to absorb in order to see what he's trying to tell you and what he's setting up. So yeah, if you don't know the deep riffs from comics or you don't look any of that stuff up, you're not going to get all the quick points that happen in his movies. And that's when I think maybe we'll get back to that Titans thing. When you're watching his movie, or if a critic is watching it, or like the studio's watching it, they don't understand the cryptic tones that he's coming out with and how he's telling an arc. Like they just want that. They want whatever your story you're trying to tell to be completed within like that 2.5 hour mark or 2 hour mark. And that's not something that Snyder does.
No, it's like Watchmen. It's a very dense film, and you have to rewatch it over and over and over again to really fully comprehend what he's doing. And when you do, you're like, oh man, they're like, this is fucking really good. It's different. But at that time, like you said, it was at the height of Marvel. And at that time, everybody, everyone, every critic, every fan was just like, licking Marvel's ass. And it wasn't gonna get a fair shot, unfortunately.
No one was gonna give that a fair shot. Basically, when they were just going like, this is Snyder when he made that move.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
That's what they did when they saw it. This can't appeal to everybody. No, it can't. It can't.
It's too dark. I can't handle this.
Yeah, no, it's just, that's just what he does. And then, you look at a show like Titans. Titans has awful, season finales. Awful.
Yeah.
Weak as fuck. And to like no end. But what I found with that fucking show, and that's a DC property, and I'm sure, Warner Brothers would promote the shit out of that, even though that show's dark as hell. They give you like a season finale in like the middle of the season. And you're like, oh, that could have been the season finale right there. Interesting. Okay. So, they need a little help with that. When you're watching Zack Snyder's Justice League, dude, the tunnel fight, the tunnel scene when they first fight Steppenwolf, that is some comic book movie's third act right there happening at like the mid part of the movie. Yeah,
it's awesome. I love that tunnel fight scene.
Oh my God, dude. I still every time I watch the movie, I geek out like crazy. Yeah. And the reason I put it before BVS on my ranking, it's not because I love BVS, but it's because like this movie plays out like the DCEU like animated Justice League movie series, like everything that's going on, villainy arcs. I love the villainy arcs. You get to see Steppenwolf interacting with douchebag fucking Desaad, and the Overlord himself coming in Darkseid talking his shit. Him doing his thing with the parademons. They're doing all these quick things. You're watching the journey of Steppenwolf throughout that, which is something that you would get in like the Justice League animated series when they're building up all the different arcs and character development. Oh my God.
Who would have thunk?
That fucking foreign concept. And you're living in this world with all these people, and I think it's great. And that's why I can watch this movie over and over and still find a lot of different things. No different than watching Man of Steel. Still picking up different beats in Man of Steel to this day.
And even though like Superman is not in this movie as much, his presence is still felt. Like this whole movie is about him.
Yes.
And I love it. It treats the character of Superman with respect, which, a lot of filmmakers, they don't really do. Like, Bryan Singer with Superman Returns makes him a fucking stalker sitting out, flying outside Lois Lane's apartment, creeping in. It's like, what the fuck is this?
What are you doing, dude?
Yeah. What is happening right now?
Bryan Singer. It's like they gave him that movie because of the success he had with the X-Men movie, I felt. Yeah. Didn't the X-Men movie come out first?
2003, yeah.
Yeah.
And I love the movie, by the way. I fucking love X2.
Oh, how can you not? I just didn't like the one with Phoenix, the third one.
Last Stand.
Yeah,
that was trash.
That wasn't that good.
And it's crazy because the reason why I was excited for Superman Returns was because of the first two X-Men films.
Yes.
I was like, oh, yo, Bryan Singer doing a Superman movie. Oh, this is gonna be fucking phenomenal. Top 10 Superman movie of all time. And then you see it, and you're like, fuck, this movie's fucking boring.
Yeah, dude. I saw it in the theater when I was in Florida.
Yeah,
I was on vacation for like 2 weeks. I'm like, I gotta go see this. I need to go see it now.
Yeah.
And then when I saw it, I remember I'm like, I don't hate it. I'm like, but should I like it? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. And it was the only Superman beat that we were getting besides Smallville.
Yeah.
And animated stuff, of course. But I was just like, oof. Even the suit left me a little like, I'm like, what's with the suit? Why does it look like a rubber diving? Yeah. And I think that's kind of what it was.
Yeah. Why is this a sequel to the 1982 Superman 2? Like,
I didn't understand
that's fucking stupid.
Like, where's his villains? Why wasn't he fighting a villain? He wasn't fighting anything. I mean,
and why are they so young?
Dude, he was fighting Kumar. Kumar was one of the villains.
Who doesn't fucking say anything throughout the entire fucking movie? It's
right. Nothing. Does nothing. He just stares. And then they're just kicking him at the end. I mean, but like watching Ralph as Superman, I enjoyed him as Superman.
Yeah.
And as Clark. He did it well. But I didn't like that you were trying to continue. See, right there, WB, you should have learned your lesson right there, that wasn't going to work. You were trying to, right there back in the early 2000s, people didn't even get on board with the sappy Superman, I'll go save a cat out of a tree Superman. They didn't care for it anymore. People wanted fucking action. And, I'll never hate on that airplane scene. I love that airplane scene.
Great scene.
Yeah, love that. Love that scene.
Still holds up, by the way.
Yeah, it really does. You still get into it. You still enjoy that moment. But, that was it throughout the whole movie. And then, when he's going through the city of Metropolis and he's saving everything because Lex Luthor's trying to make his own little continent.
Yeah, which makes no sense. So it's like, how does that work?
Like, you show the Fortress of Solitude, and he's able just to go in there and steal the crystals, and you're like, okay. It just, you didn't. Why not have him summon like some type of outworldly being or something like that?
Yeah.
Because if you're tying it back into the Reeve Superman shit, he fought tons of villains.
Yeah.
So
why is he a deadbeat dad who's doesn't communicate with his son?
Right.
Like that. It just didn't make any sense at all.
Superman leaves the Earth.
Yeah, for 5 years.
Really?
Like, what?
That's a total contradiction to why he was sent to Earth.
Yeah, exactly. Just because he heard that Krypton might still be out there. Just like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I see our buddies back.
Oh, Lord.
Another account. Yo, yeah, dude. You know what's funny, Truth? When I fucked up Steven by mistake, and I and I got him by mistake. And this kid had 7 different accounts that we freaking flagged.
Yeah.
Marvel for days. That's amazing. Amazing. That's amazing that these people do that. Huh?
He's a big fan of your channel.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Oh, what's up, Krypton Core? What's the matter? Neil, are you there? Did I not look at one of your questions? I'm sorry, guys. I'm talking to the truth right now.
Yeah. I
can't just read every single comment that you guys have in there.
What's up, Snyder Steppenwolf?
Oh, what do we got here? Snyder Steppenwolf. Oh, why, hello. Hello. Snyder Steppenwolf. Hopefully you're not a troll. Hopefully.
No, I've seen it in a couple of streams here.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. Krypton, whatever you were saying before, type it again. I'll read it. Whatever.
Where's our Arkham with the King of Paragraphs?
Oh, he was in earlier. He said his Court of Owls.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, awesome.
Awesome shit, dude. Can't wait to check all of it out. Can't wait.
Snyder Steppenwolf.
What does he got here? Snyder Steppy, Joey. What do you got? What are you saying there, Joey? Fuck, I should really start reading the comics. Comic Ultron is way more. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. If you're talking about what they did in that, yeah. No, don't worry. Yeah. Ask Whedon. Forget it. Ass weed and forget
Trash.
Oh, look at Krypton. You want me to send you a link? Not yet, brother. Not yet. I know you get on the Truthcast all the time. I know you do. Eventually.
It's all good.
This was the irregular Trinity, but Belle had to go tonight, so that's okay.
Family issues.
Yeah, hey, man, I don't got no kids, so
Yeah.
I can't hate on that, man. That's next level. That's next level.
Truth reminds you of Tom Holland. Prince
Yeah, you see that?
Get mad, bro.
Where is it? Yeah, Prince of Puzzlers. Prince of Puzzlers. Come on. Oh shit. Snyder Steppy. Belle had to leave. She had to go deal with her little ones. It is, don't forget, guys, it's like 5 o'clock her time. Well, actually 6 now. So that's prime time when the kids are still running around the house. And
that's where they go nuts.
Yeah, like she said, that's why she does her streams later. It makes sense. See, I got no kids, so I got to go on whenever I can. You know what I'm saying?
Truth is Wesley reincarnated. Hey, I'll take it.
Oh yeah, you got that. You got that Wesley. You got that Wesley. Wesley. Too big, Wesley. Oh, look at here we go.
I'll try. If not, then I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, come on, guys. He needs a break once in a while.
Yeah, I'm not Enosh streaming every day.
Oh, Enosh goes, man.
I know he loves it though.
I know he does. I'm like, damn, dude, I can't keep up with that.
Yeah,
I cannot keep up with all that stuff.
He goes a long time. Like, whew. Hey, but if you're good at it, Go ahead.
And he's East Coast.
Yeah. He goes at like 3 in the morning. I'm like, damn, dude, you still streaming?
Yeah,
Shit.
I was like, the couple times I got an invite from him, like, oh my god, dude. And that's what I was saying to Geeks. I'm like, Geeks, we got to start doing some of these podcasts a little bit earlier. 11 o'clock, a little rough for me.
Yeah. Maybe like 8 o'clock or something.
Geeks, LOL, I don't think you sleep either, Geeks.
I know. Yeah, I see you like him on a Bell stream at like 2 in the morning. I'm like, damn, dude, you still up?
I'm like, damn, bro, I'm dead to the world. Neil here from Colorado. Oh, cool. You in Colorado, Luxers. Good for you. Beautiful. Oh, what is that? Truth, if you stream, Neil, come on, because we need to talk. Ha 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 ha. Oh, look at you sipping.
What's going on, Chris? What's going on?
What you got?
I like that. Sniper step off. Guys, Tex is cool. Y'all don't make fun of him.
What did he say?
Tex. Do you know of the YouTuber named Tex?
No, I don't.
He's a YouTuber. He's a big Snyder fan. And people are getting on me because I made fun of him because he sounds like a 12-year-old girl, So I call him Tex Holland in honor of Trash Holland. But I'm like, you know what? It's cool. Like I just make fun. I talk shit. We East Coast guys, we talk shit. That's what we do.
Yeah, dude, we're from the East Coast. That's how it goes. Anywhere you go, like I'm called Dirty Jersey. That's what they used to call it. I'm like, yeah, we Dirty Jersey. I know that. Yeah. I mean, but who cares? Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. People make fun of me. You come on my stream. We all make fun of each other. Like that's how it goes.
Dude, yeah. If you're gonna put yourself out on these platforms, you gotta get ready for people to come at you. Yeah, or just be like, and sometimes like I say, when we get trolls, I'm like, oh, thank you for coming in. You're paying attention. Yeah. Yes, you just gave me a view. Give me more views, you fucker. Thank you. Or like I'm zany and crazy, so I'm sure I'm gonna get some fucking people making fun of me at the end of the day. I mean, you have to have some thick skin when you're doing this shit.
Exactly. I wear a fucking mask with a fucking Nightwing hoodie with fucking nerd shit on my wall. You know when the people talk shit? Of course, I get that shit every day.
Yeah, dude, I got toys.
Guess what? You're a big boy. Put on your big boy pants and get over it, or just get off YouTube. That's it. Those are your options.
That too. I mean, if you can't take it.
Yeah.
You just gotta go, or we're gonna have to do this to you.
I am in his gay street!
Prison Mike tells you what's up. You know what I'm saying? Prison Mike don't fuck around.
Yeah.
And if you can't get down with that, you gotta get down with this guy. Because we are having some slushies after this tonight. That's right.
Oh,
that's right. Now, I just saw somebody in here that I haven't seen. Let me go check out the chat a little bit here so we can see. Jacob McKenzie, hello. Welcome. Welcome. Good to see you. TJ, what's that? That's why Neil ain't a Canucker, eh? Oh, that's great. I like that. Yeah, see, like, look at that. Yeah, like, people are so soft. Yes, Caleb, people are soft. It's just what it is. You know, at the end of the day, you know, it sucks to get made fun of. It sucks to hear when someone has to give you the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 31. You know? It's, you know, it's just what it is. I mean, I love doing this. I love doing this. This is fucking fantastic, dude. I love coming up with, truth. I love coming up with segments, content, different ways to do it. You just heard, yeah, man, I love this shit. And even when I'm watching all my DC stuff, I can't stop thinking about how I can do something with this, with that. And I'm like, I'm like, oh my god, here we go. We gotta do this now. I mean, it's just, this is fun shit, man. I like to entertain. I like talking with like-minded people too. You know, we become a family online. We become friends online. We start talking about all this stuff. And if our personalities mesh, they mesh. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody that even likes the same shit that we like, you're not going to mesh with those people all the time. It's just the way it is. So that's why I'm like, don't take it personal if you don't get if someone wants to pick on you. Who the fuck cares? Yeah, exactly. I enjoy it. Yes. And there we go. Joey Delisandro, Neil Stroke, and the truth. Yes. The fire is in the building. The fire is in. The fire is in. Let me see what we got here, especially some people. Especially some people on the True Stream are soft as hell.
I mean, it is what it is, you know, hey,
yeah.
Like, I don't know what to tell you.
It's what it is. LOL, Neil, look at your DM. I sent you something dope. Kelsey's gonna kill me. Oh, I think it's something Disney related to Kelsey. I'll show you. I'll show you in a little bit. No, meaning it's probably gonna get you excited or something like that. Who knows what Geeks is doing? Ryan Rivera, what you got? Us East Coast people are hardened to shit, talking, and insults. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
That's the way we are.
Yes, West Coast. Yes, they're very sensitive. Everybody.
Yeah,
they're sensitive up in there.
Sensitive boys and girls.
Yeah. But like, I can't take it. Can I get another beer, please? Oh, you want me to Can I get a truth, please? Thank you. I mean, this is the Beer House stream. This is the Beer House stream. Truth. Have you been watching any animation like Superman the animated series at all? Rewatching it?
Yeah, I've been watching that, the Batman animated series. I've been watching Justice League. Dude, because I think Justice League came out in 2001, right? The animated series. And I never watched it growing up because I was busy, doing chasing girls and all that nonsense.
Normal boy things, yeah, same here.
Yeah. Like comic book shit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
No, I was the same. I was sports. I loved all my superhero shit. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But, I was always out partying too. So.
Yeah, of course. But now I'm just rewatching that and just like, oh, this is so good. I was like, oh, so yeah. The Superman animated series is fucking, dude. That show is so fucking good. That Superman anime series, it's so good, man.
It's everything, dude. It's funny. Like when I was on Geeks podcast, like talking about all the '90s stuff, all the '90s and like early 2000 DC animation, voice acting, all spot on. Oh, we've got a freeze. I think the truth froze. Oh no, everybody. Oh, hello. Hello. Hi, everybody. Truth will be back. He's got his, KFC Wi-Fi. Oh, he's back. He's back. There he is.
You got KFC Wi-Fi.
KFC Wi-Fi. Yo, you didn't get that plug in yet?
Yeah, I got it. It's right there. It's plugged on the wall.
Oh, you got your plugged in?
Yeah.
Oh,
so shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
So it's still fucking with you?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Damn.
KFC Wi-Fi.
Before we get in, what is he saying? What you saying, Metal Hero? Hey, Neil and Truth, what title would you give to Zach's DC trilogy as a whole? Hey, it's not a DC trilogy.
Five-part saga, bro.
It's a fucking saga. Exactly. What would we give it?
Well, what would you name it?
The uncompleted saga.
Yeah.
He does nothing but foreshadow and leaves it wide open. It's not the end of a trilogy.
No. And this 5-part saga is a Superman story. That's what it is. It's all about Superman.
Right. So
it's a Superman story with the Justice League acting as supporting characters. That's how I look at it.
Yes. That's exactly what it is, dude. That's you put the nail on the head. That's it. It's the Superman story with the Justice League sprinkled into it.
Yeah. People don't get that though.
I don't know why they don't. Because it myths me still because like you started off with Man of Steel, guys. Started off with Superman. And then you got that subtle plug, and I didn't catch it the first time I saw it with the Wayne satellite, and you saw Wayne written on it. I caught it the second time I saw it. Yeah. And I was like, oh, and then it was set up. Oh my God. Do you think he knew? Did he know the whole time that was going to be Martian Manhunter?
No.
I didn't give him credit for that. He just kind of like threw that one in there, I feel.
Yeah. Because it doesn't make any sense when you go back and watch Man of Steel BBS. You're like, because if he was Martian Manhunter the whole time, I feel like Zack Snyder would have given something of a subtle hint, like, "Hey, this guy is not who he seems he is."
Right.
It's just it doesn't make sense when you watch it. It's like, no, I think that's bullshit. I love Zack Snyder. I love the DC universe, but come on, like I'm not buying that.
No, I'm with you, man. Because like when you're watching it, like when they're staring at each other through the plated glass, when they have them, you feel that like if that was Snyder's thing, he would have had like a shot of like a POV of Superman looking at him and seeing the Martian Manhunter, like look like when he's doing his like X-ray vision or something, like Superman with kind of deal.
Or you would have had like Superman react differently or say something that's like, oh, like why would he say that? Like what's so special about him? But the fact they didn't do that, it's like no.
Nah, you're stretching that shit a little too much.
Yeah, I love you, Snyder, but come on now.
Sorry, I don't go for that. And like how they were saying like it was supposed to be Martian Manhunter and John Stewart. I figured it was going to be more 2 Green Lanterns than him and Martian Manhunter, unless that's what I mean. Because I think, well, actually, let me correct myself, Truth. I think maybe that's what he was going to do when he was going to reshoot that scene, because he was trying to reshoot that scene, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then that's what that was going to be then.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Green Lantern for sure.
Yes.
I mean, Bruce Wayne.
I mean, it made the most sense because at no point do you say Martians in the history lesson.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was supposed to be Kilowog and Tomari, or is it just going to be John Stewart?
I mean, I remember what you said. It was supposed to be Kilowog and Tomari, I think originally.
Yeah.
I remember everybody always talking about that.
Yeah.
And then I guess when he wanted to put John Stewart in there, and man, would I have liked to see his grizzled John Stewart.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
You know what I mean? I mean, the way that Zach was setting up this whole universe, you would have loved. Like, I wanted to see the Atom. I wanted to see what Ryan Choi was going to be about. I'm like, I like this guy as the Atom, right? Like, this guy was kind of entertaining.
Yeah.
I'm like,
was he going to play like a bigger part in the overall saga?
Yeah. Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. We don't know. I mean, Zach's he was giving you those nightmare timelines, but you don't know how many different ways it could have happened, or how Zach would have told that story, or how he was going to try to adapt this.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that it's going to live completely in the timeline era in Justice League 2, but I don't think so right away. I mean, you think it would take place in present time first.
Yeah.
And they would be fighting some kind of battles. I mean, that would be my kind of thing. I can't see it just going directly into, like, we're going into the Batcave to watch Lois get yeeted and Wonder Woman get killed, and then that's, like, where we start off. I don't see that being how he was going to tell that story.
No, I don't think so.
So that's an interesting way to think about it. It's an interesting way to think about it, because I think he was going to try and tell a different story. Because, like I said, I don't think this man was just trying to say, yeah, I'm done with this.
No. And I don't think he wants to be done. I think he wants to, complete his story. and the fans are backing him. So he's like, you know what? Just fucking let me do my story.
At the end of the day,
so frustrating.
It really, everything is very frustrating when you think about it.
Yeah.
There's not a time. That's why I said, yo, I started it off with this today. You know what? This would be me. I said that this was me in a meeting with WB right now.
Could you please shut up? And that goes for all you. I can't listen to your for one more damn second.
That would be me. I can't listen to any more of that shit. Like, I really can't. I don't want to hear it anymore. You know? Like, I mean, you know, like,
fucking hilarious.
I can't come past these articles. Fucking, you know, like, I'll see, you know, other sites talking about it, you know, like the people that are like the big in the Snyder camp kind of thing. Yeah. We know who they all are, and they're kind of saying the same stuff we're saying, and they're all supposed to have sources and shit.
Yeah. Sources.
Well, I'm a source.
Yeah.
You know, and now they're having like the big Justice Con thing that's coming up. That's this weekend, right?
Yeah, this weekend.
Okay.
Are you gonna watch it?
I don't know if I'm gonna have. I mean, I'll be working. I mean, I get off of work by like 3. I mean, I'll be checking out like highlights, you know, to see like what info was given. I mean, trying to sit through that kind of stuff though, it kind of bores me at times. It's not always that good. I'm not shots at them. I'm not taking shots,
no.
But meaning like
I'm taking shots. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no. But I mean, they're gonna have all the guests from the Snyderverse on there. So, like, is this just a thing to get more eyes on the Snyderverse and on Zack Snyder's Justice League to get more fans in there to help create more hashtagging and all that? Or are we gonna get legit news?
I don't think so.
I really personally, I'm with you. I don't really think we're going to get any kind of legit news out of this. I think it's just going to be more of kind of like a celebration, so to speak, for it. It's awesome. But, you know, we're not at that point where we want like celebration for that.
It's supposed to be for the fans. It's a fan event, but, you know, they don't let fans come in and talk. But, you know, whatever. No shade whatsoever. Just, you know, if you saw the last Justice Con, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, and that's, dude, you are.
Because I spit hot fire.
Spit that hot fire, sir. I mean,
no shade whatsoever, but you know, if you saw the last Justice Con, you know, it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm giving you a finger, yo. I'm giving you. And that's what you're all doing, you know, because I'm watching that.
Hopefully we get something with DC fandom. Hopefully that gets, you know, officially announced, because right now we still don't know. Hopefully we should get it, but we'll see.
We'll see. What do you think about AT&T like thing that's going on? What is that? You said it's on the 22nd, you said?
Yeah, the 22nd. We'll see. Hopefully we get like numbers for how successful this thing is, because they've been like it's been like a month now since we haven't heard any fucking thing whatsoever.
Bro, it's like a state secret.
I know, right? It's like, what's the big
deal?
I don't get it. Like, if it's a big hit, you would think you'd be like, oh, hey, by the way, look how fucking successful this shit was on our streaming service.
No, they don't want to talk about it. They want to. Go.
It's like fucking Area 51 over there. Like, what the fuck are you hiding? What's the big deal?
That's exactly what it's like. You know, are we at that point where you're just gonna act like children and go nee wiener? You know, you're not allowed to speak what it did. I mean, exactly. What? Because you're scared of more noise? I mean, the noise ain't gonna stop. So, I mean, maybe that just brings more to our argument, more to our case. That adds more like, all right, so if it did this and it did this, and what is the holdup? Yeah,
and it brings more attention to your streaming service. Isn't that what you want?
Right. I mean, this is complete original content that you can create.
Yeah.
On a comic book level, because technically now with how all these streaming services are going, you're starting to see every streaming service have their own style of comic book, like Justice League style things. I mean, you got The Boys for Amazon. Now you're going to
Invincible, which is fucking awesome, by the way.
Huh?
Invincible on Amazon. You got that
oh my god, dude!
Fucking so good.
So good, so good.
Yeah.
And then you got, what is it? Jupiter,
Netflix.
Jupiter something. Jupiter's Ascending.
Jupiter's Legacy, I think.
Jupiter's Legacy. Thank you. Yeah. Jupiter's Legacy coming. So here you are with HBO Max. You got the Snyder Cut, which is original content, but it's not really new content, even though it is, you know, something that was made almost over 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So why are we not?
And you have the opportunity to create more content within the Snyderverse with the Batfleck series and multiple Justice League sequels, so TV shows.
Your multiverse is right there.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know.
Me neither. And to your point about Invincible, I said to you, because I was talking to my boy at work, Richie, who I'd love to get on here with us, but he's so shy. He's a freaking he's a grown man too. And this guy's Mr. Comic Book Knowledge, because he loves Invincible too. And he gives me the beats on what's going on because he read all the comics to it. He read them all. So, you know, like with watching that, we'll get to that in a second. But I would love to see, and I said it to you, Injustice done animated style in this kind of version. Why can't we get that on HBO Max?
Exactly.
I mean, that's not Snyderverse. That's not Snyderverse. It's Injustice. It's based off a hugely popular video game series, and it had awesome storytelling within it. And you can really make a hell, and a comic book run, of course. You can make a hell of an animated series in my mind with that. I think that would
be fucking fantastic. That would be so good.
My. Oh my. I mean,
like, they have a gold mine over at HBO Max. So much fucking potential with that shit. And it's just like, what do we do? Oh, I don't know.
Here we go. Our favorite. Hold on. Let me get the dart. Okay. Bat wheels. Everybody saw Cars, right? We'll do Bat wheels, and we'll throw all the special vehicles from the universe in this show.
Yes.
And we're going to give you that. And there you go.
Exactly.
No, you can't do what Disney does. And that's another, but see, that's another thing with WB, trying to copycat and trying to make something that doesn't go with your properties at all. You know, you have, you know, like Truth, you got Teen Titans Go or whatever that be. That's when you go to your younger audience, right?
Yeah.
You do your thing with that.
Sure.
But nothing in DC, in my mind, is ever of the light-hearted variety. There's not one character that doesn't have a dark past.
Yeah. Yeah. All the characters, like, the backstory is based on murder.
Yeah. You know,
not exactly, you know, Disney shit.
No, you know, that's the thing that cracks you up. And when you're looking at the Marvel stuff, Marvel is, they have the brighter characters, they have the funner, you know, not, you know, nothing's like really kind of digging at them as much. I mean, the Tony Stark, Captain America, the Hulk, all those kind of Spider-Man. I mean, Spider-Man watches his Uncle Ben murdered, but I mean, you know, you're not looking at any kind of darkness. And then when you're looking at, as you like to call him, Trash Holland, his movies, his Peter Parker does not look like a tortured boy.
No.
He's too happy.
Yeah. And always crying over Zendaya and shit.
No, like for losing your uncle to murder and everything. Why are you like,
Well, yes, Tony Stark. That's why.
Yeah, that didn't work for me though. That didn't work. That's why give me Toby, give me Andrew all day.
Yes.
And
that Trash Holland.
Yeah, and give me Into the Spider-Verse. I like that movie also. That was really good.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Sony property.
Yeah. And Sony's killing it. They're doing fucking better than fucking Warner Brothers right now.
Except for Venom.
Which is sad.
Venom had moments, but I'm not like Venom.
Yeah.
Venom Carnage, I don't know about that. You're gonna have Woody Harrelson being Woody Harrelson in that.
I know. I like Natural Born Killers though. He was good in that movie.
Oh, it was great, and of course Zombieland.
Yeah, Zombieland.
Oh yeah, that was great. But so, yo, are you caught up on Invincible?
Yeah, I just watched it.
We have a little randomness going on here.
Yeah, I watched it. It was good. Yeah, the last episode, fucking crazy.
Titan, I was digging Titan.
Oh yeah, it was who's the actor, the voice actor? Fuck.
Mahershala
Ali. That's who it was.
Yeah, that's that's Worf from Star Trek, I believe. That does one of the guys. I think Worf from Star Trek does a voice. I don't know if it's the guy that did Duplicate guys. The blue guy.
No, I don't think so.
No,
are you talking about the lion?
Oh, maybe that's Worf. Okay, that'll be.
I think that might have been him.
That's him. I'm sorry. That's it. Battle Beast.
Yeah, but yeah, is that his name, Battle Beast?
I believe so. Yeah, I'm having a hard time.
Let me get the names in the show.
I'm having a hard time. A hard time.
I just call him the lion. That's it.
Yeah, I'm like, that guy that did this.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. We had the Black Mass version of Metalhead. How funny was it when he was talking kind of like in that radio voice? He's like, so you don't know what you've done.
I like that though. I was like, at first I was like, what the fuck's going on?
So
but it kind of grew on me.
Yeah, it grew. I'm like, okay. I thought he was going to go into like a singing bit. I'm like, oh no, we're not going to sing, are we?
No, thank God it didn't happen. But that scene at the end with the lion when he fucks up everybody, I'm just like, holy Jesus Christ! I was like, damn, like what is going on? It's brutal, fucking brutal.
When he does to the demon girl, he just like smashes her head.
Oh yeah, I was like, fuck.
Oh,
the way he licks the blood when it covers his face, it was like, dude,
beating the shit out of Invincible. I mean, he beat the living piss out of him, and then you see Omni-Man from up top, and he looks at his dad. He's like, Dad.
Yeah.
I mean, I think from like what happens with Invincible, from what I can gather, and I think what Richie did tell me is that he gets stronger as he gets his ass kicked. As he recovers, he gained. So I'm like wondering if that's kind of like with what the father was doing, because he has some kind of ultimate plan. So, like another thing, like for people that are always like, oh, it doesn't go directly from the comics. In the comics, the demon detective and the wife have nothing to do with finding out about what Omni-Man did.
Oh, so that's new. That's a new addition.
That's a totally different beat that we're getting in there. And like a lot of characters that have already come in weren't really introduced until a little bit later. From what I know, from what he told me, like the way we saw the Guardians in the beginning, that's how it was done in the comics. You only stayed with them for a little bit, and then Omni-Man just fucking destroys them.
Love that scene, by the
way. Dude, when he takes the Batman character Nightwing and he grabs him by his ankle and just slams him to the floor, and everything just smashes.
Yeah.
So, like, dude, Omni-Man, like, that's exactly what we get with Nightmare Superman. He takes no prisoners. That's Superman unhinged, without a doubt.
It's like so good. That scene just comes out of nowhere because throughout the first episode, there's not a lot of violence in it at all. No. It's just like your standard normal cartoon. It's like, okay, this is cool, and then it just like boom, you're like, oh fuck.
Oh, it's over. It's over. They waste no time. They waste no time in that. And they don't even play around. And I like the way they have the government thing going on in there with Cecil, and it's just that's another like they really thought about who they were going to pick for their voice acting for that show.
Who does the voice acting for Cecil? Do you know?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Sounds familiar though.
He does. I mean, at first I thought until my buddy told me, I was like, yo, the guy that the dude that duplicates himself, I'm like, why does he sound like Lex Luthor from the Superman animated series? Is that guy still alive? I'm like, who is that? I'm like, I love the voice. And it just reminded me of like that. And then like how you were talking about Superman animated series, dude. I feel it watching that, it still holds up even with storylines.
Oh yeah, it still holds up. I love it. It's fucking good. And they take a page from Zack Snyder with the whole Superman being brainwashed, working for Darkseid.
Oh, yeah. I haven't got there yet. I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to get there. And I love the way they reference Batman in that. Like the mom's like, or one of the episodes, Lana Lang's like sipping for him and she wants to work with him. She knows who he is. And she's like, I could be your Batgirl. He's like, absolutely not. And I was just like, oh, I love how they've referenced Batman right away in that, because that came a few years after Batman the Animated Series was done.
Yeah. I think it was before. Yeah.
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 Batman the Animated Series was definitely before. Yeah. Because that started early. And then, like, if you remember in Batman the Animated Series, it like all of a sudden went to Batman and Robin, the adventures of Batman and Robin. And then it kind of like went back again. It was like, what the fuck is going on here?
And that's when the art style changed for Batman. You're like, oh, okay, this is weird. But fuck it, I'll go with it.
Yeah, it did.
And then we had that classic World's Finest 3-part episode. I was like, fuck.
Like, and that's why I say, man, DC Animation's always where it's at when it comes to this, because you know, you get that continuity, you get everything that we want with what we want from Zack Snyder and what he's trying to tell us within that. And that's why I always say, like, I'm not, if we don't get it, we don't get it, because like, I'm always going to know that we got this fucking movie that we were never going to get. And I can watch Man of Steel, my favorite, BVS, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and watch that story go. And then, of course, our minds have to play imagination. I love imagination. I mean, but yeah, do I want to sit there and look at my TV like that and watch it? Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
But
especially when it's right there too. You fucking set it up.
It's right there. But I can't sit there and like worry every day about, is it going to come out or anything like that? Because you could drive yourself nuts. Yeah. At the end of the day, because we're not.
You should be more pissed off about it too.
Yeah, you're gonna get more mad. You're gonna get like that shit I was playing before. You're gonna have Tourette episodes where you're just like cursing left and right. Fuck. Like, why are they not doing this? Why?
Yeah. Why?
Why? No. Oh, wait, we've got a paragraph from Arkham. I have to read it. Arkham Gaming. If we get a direct live adaptation of Death Metal, it has to be adaptation of the comics. It has to be very accurate to the story or it won't work. Okay, well, only you would know this, Arkham, because I don't know.
I know what he's talking about, but
I know
it's a new story. It's a new concept, so they're not going to do it.
Right. Yeah. I guess that's more of like his era from like right now. Right.
Yeah. That's the current storyline going on right now in comics. But then I introduce a death metal. People don't know what the fuck that is. Death metal. It's like, what is that? Is that a new Metallica album? What the fuck is that? Death metal.
I mean, I remember seeing the toy line for it from McFarlane.
It's creepy. It's fucking creepy looking. It looks like fucking Hellraiser.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Yes, it's like Pinhead's army.
Yeah.
But WB style. WB style. Definitely.
But they're not gonna do that shit. Sorry,
no, yeah, I don't mean to take a poo-poo on that, but
yeah.
I mean, look, Arkham, why would they do that if we can't even get Snyder to continue his universe?
Exactly.
Because technically Snyder's universe is metal.
Yeah. It's too dark. We don't like this.
It's too risque. You're telling too serious of a story. We need to pop bubble yum and go dancing in the sun, and everybody has to be dressed in bright colors, and we all have to be like this. That's how they want their DC movies to be.
Exactly. They even said the fucking black suit was too dark for them. The fucking black suit. So you think they're gonna fucking do a fucking death metal storyline with a guy that looks like fucking Hellraiser? No, Ark, they're not gonna do that.
Yeah, it's just not gonna happen, Ark.
No.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry.
The black suit was too dark. The black suit looked freaking-tastic.
Yeah, it looked amazing.
I mean, and the fact that was all CGI.
Yeah.
He
wore a fucking black suit, Man of Steel.
Yeah, exactly.
And
that
dream sequence.
And that was a real black suit too.
Yeah.
And I remember like you couldn't see the S right in that movie. Remember, because it wasn't still like it didn't have the chrome on it. It was just kind of like there. I mean, and then even Zod had a black suit on. Everything. I love that scene, by the way, when they go into his head and it's got that crazy looking kind of like dream sequence feel to it in the farm on the field, and then you see the world engine come down.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh, and he kept that aesthetic through every movie.
Yeah, especially with him sinking into the skulls and shit. Like that was pretty awesome.
My God, dude, that was metal. That's what I mean. That was metal right there. And then like looking at like when Cyborg goes into the mother boxes, that's exactly how that scene kind of looked.
Yeah.
Like Man of Steel, like the way that looked, and like even when we were inside of Cyborg's head, when he was in the internet, and you see like the big haloed sun and shit.
Yeah, so good.
So good, man. It's so good. I still get chills watching that scene, like that whole scene, that whole sequence, the Cyborg like origin into like him learning his powers.
I love it. It's so good. Like it's visually just pleasing. It's like every shot tells a story
on every level, and that's what I'm saying, dude. Every single shot in the Snyder movie, going even back to 300, tells a story.
Yeah.
Tells a complete story. You know, I haven't watched 300 in a long time. I need to get
back. I know, me neither. I fucking love that movie.
Now that I'm saying that, like, and that doesn't even stream for free anywhere, which is shocking. Am I right?
No, I don't see it anywhere in any of the platforms. It's not on HBO Max. Is it on HBO Max? I don't think it is.
I don't think it is. And that's shocking.
Yeah. You would think.
They need to put that shit on HBO Max because I need to watch that again. You know, I never bothered watching the sequel.
Me neither.
I knew it wasn't Snyder. I'm like, I'm not watching this.
Yeah, no, I felt the same way. It's like, no, I'm not. I heard it's good, but I just never saw it.
No, I have no use for it. I don't need to see that movie done again.
Yeah, I have the movie right there. The poster right there. There you go.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Like Sparta. I mean, I don't need to see that. Oh wait, no. TJ just said, it's on Netflix here in Canada. Well,
you Canadians,
fucking Canadians, man. But apparently, I'm Canadian, so.
A Canucker.
I still don't get it.
I still don't get it either. I don't sound Canadian. I don't get it either. I don't get it either. I mean, guys, you're gonna have to put that.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Back in the box, guys, because that one don't go.
What's in the box?
Oh, look at who it is. Y'all still going? Did you give him a little liquor? Did you put a little bit in the cup? Make him go to
Uh-oh. Let's get the belt.
Look at who it is. Arkham with a paragraph.
Paragraph king.
Oh, here we go. Yo, Arkham, you are the king of paragraphs. I can't even type all that shit. I don't have the time during the live stream. What we got here, bro? I don't mind director's vision, but it's a specific story that everyone loved. They can't do any changes to the story. To me, you have to do what the story is actually in the comics. Well, see, Arkham, you're kind of answering your own question, brother, because if a director is going to take a comic, he's going to do an adaptation of it. No director is going to just say, yeah, I'm going to take every bit you did and I'm going to put it into a movie. That's not an artist. An artist is going to say, no, I want to take bits and pieces from what I like and tell my story and try to stay true to some of the character origins. But other than that, you're not getting that, dude. So you just got to keep reading the books.
Yeah, I agree.
Simple as that. What do we got here? Snyder Steppenwolf. I'm Canadian as well. I like that we've got Canadians in here. Woo!
God love it.
House.
Canadians.
Marcus, you still talk. Marcus, you still talking fucking Marvel? Oh, Marcus.
He loves Marvel.
He does. He does love Marvel. What are you saying? Kevin Feige really going to lose his whole fan base if he doesn't cast it too? Oh, he's probably talking about Emily Blunt and John Krasinski as the Fantastic Four. Yeah, dude, I don't see that happening. I mean,
by the way, when the fuck is Quiet Place Part 2 coming out?
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah.
Good point, dude. So you were a fan of that movie. I was a big fan.
I fucking love that movie.
Right?
What a fucking great movie.
Oh,
Love it.
dude, I got the shit. I mean, the opening scene when they fucking spoilers, guys. If you haven't
spoilers in the chat.
when the little kid, when it takes the little kid, man.
Yeah, that was fucking brutal.
Fucking feels right away, and you feel the pain throughout the movie, and then in that ending scene, man.
Yeah,
it's like no, don't do it.
Yeah,
and,
fucking great. Oh, so good.
And that movie had no talking in it. That was a visually feel the suspense, watch the face acting that's going on style movie. It was different. Now, could I have seen that in the theaters? I saw it. You saw it in theaters. I saw it at home on my, my little setup that I have here.
Yeah.
How did you like it in theaters? Was it still like that great feel?
Yeah, I loved it. It was super fucking quiet in theaters. Like you could hear a fucking pin drop. That's how fucking quiet.
That's awesome. So you had a good crowd with you. Okay.
I was scared to fucking eat my popcorn because I didn't want to make any fucking noise. Dude, it was like super fucking like a fucking church. You were at church. That was fucking scary. I was like, oh shit, am I gonna make too much noise? Like, fuck it. I was fucking. I'm not gonna eat it. Fuck it. I'll wait.
And everybody just goes like that.
Yeah. Like, would you shut the fuck up?
Quiet. What's wrong with you?
It was a great theater experience. I fucking loved it.
Oh man, and I remember seeing that preview a while ago, and
I think it was like last year or something like that.
Yeah, man, and it was one preview, and in that one preview, I was like, oh, I need to see this.
I know, it looks good.
This looks like a legit sequel to it, and we're gonna see like how it happened.
Yeah. I love that shit.
I love seeing that. I love seeing that. And then speaking of that, everybody's talking about the prequel. The prequel for Army of the Dead is still going to be an anime prequel, or are we doing a live action prequel?
No, I think it's anime.
It's still anime. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's anime. Yeah.
The title, like it was like new news. Like
and they're doing a spinoff with the German guy being the lead.
Oh,
who's a crack saver or whatever.
Oh, the guy that has the spiked bat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he's gonna have his own spinoff. So again, like Netflix is all in the Army of the Dead universe. Fuck it. See how quick they did that shit? Warner Brothers.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, I really. Oh, what up, bro? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you. And that's when I'm just like, ooh, if Netflix could just somehow get a hold of these properties.
I know.
I mean, like, and that's another thing, right? You say to yourself, why couldn't WB, right? All right, you don't want to attach your name to it, right? Okay, you have an ego issue with when it comes to Snyder. Well, if you can still make your money off this shit, right? And sell the property over. You're not giving up your characters. You're allowing Netflix to take it, do it. Yeah. Let Snyder do it. Make money off it. You still can profit off it, get your little royalties off it, but just let it come out, because what harm does it really do? What does it really matter at the end of the day, whether they allow it to come out or not? Like, so that's when you say, why can't you just do it? Regardless of saying, oh, you're just giving it up for the fan base. No, you're not giving it up to a toxic fan base or anything like that. You're a business that's supposed to sell to what people want. Okay, you're in the entertainment business. So if you're not listening to your fan base, what the F are you doing? Yeah.
You're preaching to the choir, man.
Yeah, no. It's just nice to actually be able to talk to someone else that, says all this stuff and agrees. What are you doing? It's kind of like a rhetorical thing. Why not? Why not sell it off?
What's the problem?
What are you losing? You're still making fucking 2 more Fantastic Beast movies. Why? That Ezra Miller's tied to, and right there, and then that's when I talk about scheduling with all these guys. You really need 2 more Fantastic Beast movies. They did well.
Yeah, I think Warner Brothers, their DC property is their most valuable IP. So they're not gonna get rid of that ever, even though they should, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing with it. But
they don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to use it properly, and that's what puts you up in a tiz, man. Because
Netflix will.
Netflix will, because you know what Netflix will do? They'll just say, dude, you know what you're doing. Here's the money. Here's what you need. Have fun.
Yeah.
You know, and that's it. You know, if you're gonna give Adam Sandler free reign to make shit movies on your fucking platform and do what he wants, yeah, and now you will give Zack Snyder the bank to go make a zombie franchise, and he does it, and it looks, I'm trying to think of another word for epic. I keep saying epic so much. Yeah, it was. I was liking that word too much. I'm like, this is epic. That's epic shit, Neil. We got thesaurus. Just keep using the word epic.
Some good shit.
Good, exactly. Some good shit. Like, look at what we got, and everything is Zack Snyder with this. Zack Snyder did everything for this movie. Like, I feel like that's like his dream.
Yeah.
I get to do what I want with no interference. And that's why, will he want to do anything with WB anymore? I don't know.
Why would he?
Yeah. Wasn't he knocking him in an article that I saw some people doing videos like Zack Snyder slams, or are they just getting clickbait with that shit?
Well, I know Zack Snyder was, just be like, hey, Netflix, let me do what I want. There's no multiple cuts. This is my cut. The movie you're gonna see on Netflix, it's my cut. So he's throwing little shades here and there.
Yeah, no, that's
good for him.
Yeah, that's a nice slip the jab, and like rock, slip the jab. Hey, yo, man,
I love it. So fucking Army of the Dead is not even out yet, and already fucking we got like multiple sequels, an anime, spin-offs.
Dude, so it's like he's living in two different worlds right now. It's crazy, right? Yeah. He's got Netflix that's allowing him to do everything and anything he wants.
Yeah.
And they see that this man is nothing but dollar signs.
Yeah.
And he's gonna blow up their subscriptions and all that shit, because people are gonna be like, wait a minute, Zack Snyder's Zombieverse is on Netflix? And some people might still not have Netflix, or they just like are those people that go in for the show, cancel the subscription, la-di-da-di-da. Now you might get a continuous universe. You might even get a spin-off series. Like you said, what is it, a movie they're doing with that guy, or a series?
It's a movie.
It's a movie. Right. Yeah. You're getting the anime prequel. You might get a sequel to whatever this is. We don't know how this movie ends. We know it's 2.5 hours. We know that. They said 2 hours and 28 minutes, I think. Some shit like that. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, 220.
220, exactly. So fuck, man. I don't know. But I want to know.
Again, it's Warner Brothers, man. Warner Brothers. They never learn.
No, I told you. I mean, like I said, this is us in Warner Brothers.
Can you please shut up? And that goes for all you. I can't listen to your for one more damn second.
Yeah, just so you know, bro, I love Glenn. Glenn Sturgis is like one of the funniest motherfuckers out there. He tells me to go fuck yourself. You're in some trouble. That's kind of like how. I mean, every time, man. Every time I hate this. I fucking hate this. I hate that we have to live in this shit when I know it can be kind of like, we got what we got, and now we're just like, no, we need more. We need more. Yeah. We need more. I mean, us as a human race, we always want more. But when want is for something that is just so entertaining, and the general public is enjoying every moment of it too, what are you still fighting? Why are you still building a wall?
And it's giving you more subscriptions, making your service more popular.
Right, and you're trying to say it's not? Like, don't tell me Wonder Woman 84. Okay, that trash movie, and I'm going to call it that. Got you more subscriptions. No, people were on Christmas to watch that. Okay, that was a holiday week. Yeah. Ooh, let's watch Wonder Woman 84. But then go, oh.
What was that?
I'm like, I've seen animated movies 10 times better than that. I'm like, well, what's that? So, that was the garbage. That was the garbage. So, I don't know, man. I don't know.
We'll see. Just be patient.
We'll see, truth. We'll see. But, you know, seeing that we're starting to round into some of the same stuff, I don't want to keep you. I'm going to probably close this stream out. We're getting a little late on my end. We've been up for 2 hours. And if Truth is going on tonight, he has to get himself ready. He does have to get himself
eat something.
Yeah, you got to get some food. We had some before this shit just to make sure. So,
Man of Steel in the background, you know the deal.
Oh, dude, I had Bob's going. I don't know what DC property I might put on. I'm not sure yet. We've been going so much DC, I don't even know. But we're gonna be doing this again, Truth. We're gonna be having another irregular beer house stream, and we're gonna make sure we can keep Bell on.
Yeah.
Okay, Bell, we're gonna keep you on. I'll make sure to maybe go a little bit later one day. We never know. We'll never know.
2 a.m. stream, you know.
Yeah, you know. So anyway, Truth, I thank you so much for coming in, bro. I love talking with you, man.
Always a pleasure, man. Always love being here. Always
good time, man.
The Neil stroke, people. The Neil stroke.
Yes, the Neil stroke. That Neil. Neil Queen, even though we don't like that one. We got to get a better one. Neil Arrow. Neil Arrow's better. I mean,
Arrow.
Also, get ready for more bloopers, guys. We're going to have another style of more bloopers coming out. Kind of like my outtakes where I fuck up in the middle of a stream. There's a lot of cursing that goes on in that. So,
love it.
Anyway, y'all, if you guys haven't hit that subscribe, if you haven't hit that like, get up in there. I know you're all a part of the Truth Army, but if you're not, make sure you go check out the Truth 31 on YouTube because the man is awesome. Also, Belle Reeve, make sure you give her a follow. She's great. She just started doing her streams and she's doing her thing. Yeah, guys. So become a part of the Irregular Nation because, hey, why wouldn't you want to take a ride on the irregular side with this guy? And of course, the Truth 31, Belle Reeve, the Irregular Trinity. Anyway, I'll see everybody later. Peace out. Truth. See you later, bro. Take care. Lily too, man. Peace out. Woo!